Content creation day 2. Here's me giving my dog a treat. More food than he needs. We've met George before, haven't we? All right. Elon Musk, still my favorite, my best friend and pen pal. What are we doing? Okay, just introducing my to my squalor. So, oh yeah, hang on. I want us to try to improve lighting because, like, what the fuck was the lighting on the last one? So yes, introducing my squalor, my disorderly space, reminiscent of my disorderly mind. All things being open and honest, you know, up to a point. I'm not going to go fucking like purge everything right now. I don't know what's to be said. I don't understand anything necessarily. What else? I don't know. I really hoped. I mean, 2026, whatever. It's one day passing to another, right? I've got a friend who's been going on about Year of the Horse, and I love the symbolism of it. Like the idea that, I don't know, Year of the Snake was one for shedding, and then the Year of the Horse is like, I don't know, kicking down doors or something. That sounds great to me. What? What's to be said? Don't know. Personal growth, actualization, all that sort of stuff. I think I had a dialogue, as I often do. I've often got like a running dialogue and commentary. Like, you know, I'm preparing speeches, like things I'll say to people to try and justify my existence, to try to earn their love and approval, I guess. And I think a lot of what I do really centers around this. It's quite ego driven. It's comes from a place of insecurity and fear. I was thinking about it earlier. I think my primary fear is one of being ostracized, being cast out. You know, I don't know. I think that's it. Like, whatever. There's a lot of analysis to be done. So I have this fucking perpetual desire to be adored or something. You know what I mean? Like, rather than, and this is already like the conversation I had like just a moment ago while fucking like rifling through the fridge and just like, you know, working on satisfying the senses. Yeah, I don't know, whatever. Self-love is paramount, right? That's the real trick. That's the real game. That's the thing. That's the task in front of all of us. And it's exhausting, I think, and it's too much for so many of us. I hope I'm up to the task, and I hope in accomplishing the task, I can put, that accomplishment towards really wholesome and good ends. Fucking Victoria's on fire right now where I live, which is fucking so insane, you know. I don't think there's been no human lives lost as a result, I don't think yet, but just the animals and, you know, just obviously economics is a thing, but we're more talking livelihoods. We're talking about people's routine and their homes, the landscape, the things they used to and that are dear to them just totally wiped out, which is fucking insane. It's awful. It's awful when it happens to anyone. I don't know who I'm quoting, and I'm gonna misquote them, but I'm gonna what's the word? Paraphrase in my way. They'd said something like, you know, a single human life is worth more than all the buildings in the world. You know, something to that effect. Tear it all down. What's up? You alright? Yeah. But absolutely, you know, a human life is so precious, and the way the system we all live under allows them to be. What's up? To just be you know, numbers on a fucking screen and a shoulder shrug is abhorrent. It really is. There are people in the world that don't give a fuck who dies as long as it suits their ends, or how many die. I can sort of understand it up to a point. You know, because death is just part of life, and you know, killing is it's something virtually in our DNA. Something many of us have probably been, you know, tempted to do ourselves at certain junctures. Because, you know, in so many ways we inconvenience one another. But you know, it's just a lot. It's just a lot to for you know, people die. We all know that happens. You know, I've had so little death in my life. It's just one of the areas in which I'm extraordinarily privileged, and I couldn't blame anyone for fucking either envying me or just outright hating me for the amount of extraordinary privilege I've enjoyed. Like, I haven't always enjoyed it, but I'm more aware of it than ever these days. So anyway, whole bunch of preamble. To what end, fuck knows. Give the horse, let's go. I don't really care about stuff. I promise I don't. I find myself like caught up in it, but I don't. And I'll say this, my wrists are fucked at the moment. I don't know why. I've turned up with really sore wrists lately. But what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna try to handstand for roughly 30 seconds and just up against a wall. And that's actual training, in a sense. I think I'm gonna leave this mad pile of shit there. I'll give you a tour of it. You, me, no one's watching. That's another thing that's worth saying. Like, I don't think I want anyone ever to actually stumble on these videos. It's just an exercise in learning to use my voice, because there's part of me that's terrified of being seen. And then there's part of me that wants to be seen completely and absolutely and be loved and accepted. And again, I think this is mostly like a practice of coming to terms with myself. Got self-love, you're all but bulletproof, you know what I mean? All right, carrying on. And I mean real self-love, like unshakable and unchanging. I mean, loving kindness, Buddhism. Is that gonna slip? Look, I vape like a dummy. Oh yeah. Whoa. Whoops. What? Yeah. Whoa. Song recommendation. Hang on. I don't know if I can source it. I might attach it as a link. Ebo Taylor, something. Bam. So they probably have their bodies like here. Okay, roughly 30 seconds. I love you. Humanity for the win in the year of the horse. The camera's that side, camera's this side. Consciousness. Something. Rise up, be well, be kind, be generous. Don't allow yourself to be hateful and harmful as much as you can help it. Bye-bye.